Yeah. So this is the Jaganath we're going to make today.
Mataji is showing or not?
Mataji, can you see it? Is it showing?
No.
It's
Well,
not.
I can see only your video.
Oh, it's not showing, Mama.
Okay, 1 second. This will be open, yes. Yeah. Here.
You should.
It's not coming. 1 second. 1 second. This will be coming now.
Is this on Chrome?
Huh?
Is this on Chrome?
Yeah. It's going to do that. 1 second.
1 minute, Mataji. We're having some difficulties.
What is going on? Lot of on the water also. Yeah. Button. Share.
Share?
This one. Share the.
I think it's that one.
Okay, fine. What I do.
I know it says that, but that's what
You
it says.
post?
Can you see it now, Mataji?
Yes, yes.
Okay, perfect. So this is the Jaganath we're all gonna make. But since this contains sewing and using needles, we're not gonna make it this way. We're gonna make it with paper. Okay? So what you'll need is you're gonna need about 3 circles. Each has to be smaller. So this is the biggest that I have. Then there's this one. And then there's the smallest. So you'll be needing 3 of these circles and 4 different colors of paper. If you don't have that, you can just color your paper. So I have here yellow, white, red, and black. Okay? So to begin, we are going to start by using the biggest circle you have. And you are going to make a circle on the red paper. I don't know if you can see mine with pencil, but I have a circle here. It's red, and you want to just draw that out. Yeah. And I want to let everybody do that for a few minutes before we can move on. If you don't have red paper, it's always okay to color. Let's see. Okay, so did everybody may draw their circle? Does anybody need help? If you don't? Okay, so it looks like everybody's good. Next, you are gonna have the yellow paper or another, and you're gonna use your medium circle. So it's not the biggest one, but it's not the smallest one. And you're gonna draw another circle, and if you're already starting to cut, you can cut it out.
Mataji, can Asara be full screen so that we can see what she's doing?
Let me get my mom, Mataji. Okay, so we don't have to see this. Okay, how do I be full screen?
What you want?
Full screen? Mataji, so I don't know how to be full screen.
Vinaya Mataji, do we have to? Yeah, she is spotlighted. You have to stop sharing your screen, Asra.
Okay.
Stop share the slide screen, and then you will become. And once you talk, then you will be spotlighted.
Okay.
You're spotlighted already. Yeah, perfect.
Okay, perfect. So, did everybody finish making their yellow circle? Right here? Now you're gonna make one more circle, and it's going to be your smallest circle, and it's gonna be black. So, sure you have like a black circle. Now, if you're done making the circles, it should be pretty fast. You can all start cutting them out. I'm gonna start cutting mine out too. While everybody's cutting out and making their circles, does anybody want to share a pastime of Jaganath? Or I can share too. So one of my favorite pastimes of Jaganath is with one of his devotees. And his devotee was, the Jagannath temple doesn't allow everybody to enter during that time. So this little, he was considered a Shudra. He was not able to enter the temple. And so, but he loved Jaganath very much. And he used to always pray to Jaganath, and Jaganath was his best friend. And so one, he was always desiring to see the temple, and he would pray to Jaganath, can I please go in the temple? I really want to see you. And so Jaganath said, because my devotee is not allowed to come in the temple, I'm going to go in the temple myself. I'm going to get out of the temple myself, and I'm going to go and see my devotee. So saying that, Jaganath goes out of the temple, and he goes to his devotee. And his devotee is shocked. He's like, oh, look, Jaganath is here with me. And because the devotee couldn't enter the temple, every day Jaganath would go and meet his very dear devotee. And he would come as a little boy, and he would play many tricks on the poor little friend of his. He would tell his friend that, oh, today I want jackfruit from the king's palace. I want you to go into the king's palace and give me some jackfruit because I really want to eat it. And his friend was, but I can't go into the palace, you know, the guards will catch me and I'll get in trouble. I can't steal this palace stuff. And so Jaganath goes, it's okay, I will protect you. We'll go together. So he takes his friend and they go inside the king's palace to steal some of his fruit for Jaganath. And while they were going in there, Jaganath tells him, you go up the tree and you get the jackfruit and I'll get it. You can throw it down. I'll catch it and we can both run away. So his friend says, okay, that's a good idea. So he goes up the jackfruit tree and he gets a jackfruit. But when he's about to throw it down, Krishna already ran away. Jaganath ran away. He played that trick on him. And so the poor devotee was stuck up in the tree. And when he threw the jackfruit down, nobody caught it. So the guards found him. And like that, Krishna would play many tricks on his devotee. And so Jaganath is a very, very loving incarnation of Krishna. He'll always play with you. Okay. I think everybody should be done cutting now. Is everybody done cutting? No? Okay, if you're done, you can raise your hand.
Asra,
Yes, Mataji?
can you show all the circle shapes?
Oh, yes. So I have this one, and then this one is back. And this one, it should be like, you should see a little bit of the red. So it should not like be too visible.
Okay.
Okay.
like that. And then, yeah, the black, basically the same thing. It should not be too visible, like that.
Okay.
Okay. So now that you have those 3 circles, we're gonna glue them all on top of each other. First the red, then the yellow, then the black. So here's mine. Mine's like this. Okay. So once you're done gluing all these together, we're gonna start by making his mouth and eyes and all that stuff that goes right here on his face. Now, I already drew mine out. His eyes, or the outside of his eyes, are gonna be red, and his mouth is gonna be red as well, okay? So this is gonna be his eye. You wanna make 2 shapes like this.
You can screen here. See on the screen for some time.
Okay. And the mouth will be like kind of like a little mustache, if you see that. I will share the screen because there's other pictures that may be easier to see. This paper is red, so. Okay, so we're gonna go down. Here is the shapes that you'll need. There's those 2 lotus that look like lotus petals. Those are going to be the outside of his eyes. That small circle is going to be the inside of his eyes. There's the tilak, and there's his mouth. So if you want to start drawing that, the mouth will be red. If you have colored paper, the mouth will be red. The outside eyes will be red, and the little small ovals, or the small eyes that go on the inside, they'll be white. While everybody may be drawing and cutting these shapes out, I will also repeat another pastime of Jaganath. Okay. And one of this pastime is the pastime of Lord Jaganath and the tailor. So if you don't know what a tailor is somebody who sews clothes, and he makes very beautiful carpets and clothes and, like, you know, designs that you can use in your house. So there was one tailor, and he had a disease. He couldn't function properly, and but he was a very famous tailor. Okay, and the king loved his work. So one day, and he was also a very, very good devotee of Jaganath. Okay, so one day the tailor was asked by the king to sew this very pretty pillow. So the king gave him all this very fancy silk and fabric to make this very pretty pillow. And the king wanted this pillow for himself. Okay, he didn't want it for Jaganath. He wanted it for himself. So the tailor agreed, and while he was making the pillow, he was thinking, wow, this pillow is so perfect. It shouldn't be for the king. It should be for Jaganath. And while he was thinking this, Jaganath comes to him and says, I want that pillow. It's so pretty. Can you get me that pillow? And the tailor said, I'm sorry, Jaganath. I want you to have it, but The king wants it himself, and the king asked for it. So if you take it, then the king will certainly be mad. And so Jaganath says, no, I want that pillow. Can you please give me that pillow? And the devotee was like, I know I may not be listening to the king, but I should listen to you because you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So he gave him that pillow. And this was all during a dream. Okay? So when he woke up the next morning, he saw that one of the pillows were gone. That means Jaganath took them. And he was so happy that Jaganath took the pillow. But he was also very worried because the king would come and he would see that his pillow isn't there. So the next day, the king comes and he says, where is my pillows? Where are my 2 pillows? And the devotee, he only was able to give the king 1 pillow. And the king was very mad. He was like, where is my other pillow? And he says, I'm sorry, king, but Lord Jaganath wanted it. So I gave it to Lord Jaganath. And the king, he didn't believe the tailor. He said, why would Jaganath come to you and take my pillow? I don't believe you. I think you stole my pillow because it's very fancy. And so the poor devotee, the king locked him up in the dungeon. And the king, and the next day, the Jaganath comes in the king's dream. And Jaganath was really angry at the king. He was like, why did you put my devotee in the jail when I asked him for my pillow? I am very disappointed in you. So then he starts to kick the king in his dream. He was very mad at the king that he had hurt the devotee. So the next day, the king goes to the dungeon and he asks forgiveness to the devotee. He says, can you please forgive me? And devotee says, yes, because he's a devotee. And devotees are always nice. So he forgave the king. And after he forgave the king, and while he was making pillows for Jaganath, his disease, it went away because he was doing service to Krishna. And so his disease, he had a back disease. He had a hunchback. So his hips and his shoulders were always sprouted up and he could not move his hands properly. But Jaganath was so merciful that he relieved him. Okay. So now, did everybody finish I will stop sharing. Did everybody finish making their little face and mouth? Here's my eyes. They're 2 lotus petals, and I have mouth right here. Okay? And Satvik raised his hand. Jaganath. Mataji, could we unmute Satvik? So.
Yeah, you can also unmute. You are a co-host.
Okay. Okay, how do I? Oh.
Yeah, he is unmuted.
You're unmuted, Satvik.
Yeah.
Did you raise your hand?
Yes.
Okay, do you have a question?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't have this red, yellow, and black things, but I do have a white paper only.
That's okay. You can make Jaganath, you can color it in later if you have. Do you have markers and colors? Crayons?
I don't have those.
You don't have those? Okay. So it's fine. You can draw his face on it, okay?
Can you share me a screen like Jaganath's picture?
You want to see Jaganath's picture?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So this is the white paper you can use. If you have any painting or any colors, you can color that. And here's the picture. It's okay if you can't color it. So you could still make him.
Okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Like this.
Okay.
You are so good, Asara. With so much of patience, you're handling the kids. Awesome. Wonderful. This is what we want from the Madhava kids.
Thank you,
Awesome. You
Mataji.
started given a very good start. Very good start. Okay.
Thank you, Mataji.
Yeah, Shitosh is showing the no.
Okay, Krishna has a question. His hand's raised. Can unmute you.
Actually, I don't have black paper, so I used a blue. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see, anybody else? Okay. Kushi? Such. Okay, let me unmute you. Would you like, do you have a question?
Can you share the screen again?
Yes, I can share it. Here you go. Okay. Keshav, you have a question?
So, like, can you go scroll down to like the mouth area stuff?
Yes. Here you
So
go.
I see there's this white circle. Where's the white circle for? The big one?
The big white circle, it was just showing you how, like the face of Jaganath, like the big face.
Okay. And can we like, if we don't have white paper, can we put yellow paper?
Yeah, that's fine. If you don't have white paper, that's also fine. Yes,
Okay. Thanks.
no problem. Let's see. I think somebody else had a question. Yes. I can't see your name. Can you say your name, please?
Nadia.
Nagia. Okay. What's your question?
So I've cut out the white eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Do I also have to cut out the tilak?
The tilak, you can draw it on if you don't know how to cut it out. If it's a little hard for you, you can draw it on. And but the tilak, you can, yeah, if you can ask for help if you need help with that too. I will show you how to make the tilak later as well. So, but if that's too hard,
Do I have to cut it out right now?
no, you don't have to cut it out right now. Akshara? Okay. Okay, Sanu, you had a question?
Excuse me, Mataji.
1 minute, Sanu. Is this Akshara?
Yes.
Okay, 1 minute. Yes?
Can you show me Lord Jagannath's picture?
Yes, I can scroll up to that. Okay. Is that helpful?
Yes.
Okay, Sanu, what were you gonna say?
How many pieces do we need?
Like total?
Yeah. So I put the mouth.
Mm-hmm. So you have 2 eyes, and you're gonna need 2 small circles, 2 that will go inside the eyes.
What color?
White, just plain white.
And why did I get these two?
You can color those in to make it red.
Wait, this was supposed to be red.
What?
Was this supposed to be red?
This was supposed to be red. You can always color it in. You're gonna need 2 smaller circles that are white and 2 other smaller circles that are gonna be black. So we'll do those in a minute after everybody's done. Is that helpful?
At least. Yeah.
Okay. I can't see your name. I'm gonna unmute you though. What's your name?
Kushi.
Kushi? Okay. What's your question?
My question was, could you scroll down, like,
Yes.
you know, like all those papers, they're all white, but I just can't understand which color is what, because I can't read it.
Oh, okay. So you can't see which color is which? Okay, so The lotus flower looking ones, do you see the ones that look like lotus petals?
Yeah.
Those are going to be red, okay? The big circle, we've already done all those 3 colors, so you don't need to worry about that. The small circle, that's going to be white, the same color it is there. The mouth is going to be red, and if you can make the tilak, then it will be yellow.
Okay. Thanks.
No problem. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Radhika, you have a question?
Are you gonna send it to us?
Yes, we're gonna send the final product to you so you could see what it looks like. Okay, Siddharth and she.
Can you scroll up to the Jaganath picture?
Yes. There you go. Mishti. I can't unmute. Okay.
I have a question.
Yes. Okay,
Can you go
sorry.
to the top page? The page
What?
on the top?
The
Like the
Jaganath?
page, yeah, the Jaganath page.
Yes.
Yeah, so what's the thing like on Jaganath's mouth?
Okay, yes, we will do that, and that's his nose ring. And
Oh,
yeah, so you can design that way, whichever way you want. It's usually that shape, so if you want to look at it like that, or you can make each part together. You don't have to make it separate. But yes. Okay, I think I'm gonna move on a little, and then I will answer any more questions after I show the next step. So after you do that, you want to glue your eyes and mouth in. So I'm going to do that real quick and see if everybody else. Okay. So I will show everybody the finished of the mouth and eyes when I glue it in. Okay. So this, can everybody see me? This is where I glued the mouth and the eyes. Like that. You don't have to take off the end of the lotus petal. I just wanted to, but that's how it looks. Yes, I will take questions now. Sucharita?
Yes. So, can you tell me the colors of the eyes again?
Yes. Okay. So it's on the picture. It shows it as well. Sorry. The outer part of the eyes will be red, like the lotus petal.
Mm-hmm.
The inside, the smaller pieces will be white, and the really small, you can just draw that in. It will be black.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Let's see. Kinshuk. Okay. It's gone now.
What,
Yes.
Mataji? I don't have a question actually.
You don't have one? Okay. Okay. If if I've already answered your question, can you please lower your hands so I can go to the ones that have not? Okay, Murari, do you have a question, Murari? Haribo? Okay, Jaganath, 8-year-old. Jaganath. You have a question?
No, he figured out.
Okay, Mataji. Okay, we will continue a little forward. The picture is what it's supposed to look like. So I will come off the shared real quick. Yes, so now what we're going to draw is we are going to draw the inside of his eyes. Now, those are going to be really small, and they don't have to be a specific shape, but make them very small circles that you will, it's going to maybe like be that big. It's going to fit that much of his eyes. So I will show you when I draw them. So maybe that big, or depends on how big your eyes are. If your eyes are small, they're just gonna be a little bit smaller than that. If your eyes are big, then just make it according to your eyes. Just fill up this spot right here. So we'll cut that out. Okay, while waiting for us to do this, I will do another pastime. And this one is my personal favorite. It's about this really rich man. It's about this really rich person, and he was very proud that he was rich. He was, oh, look, I'm the richest man in India. Nobody can be richer than me. I have everything in this world. So he was really proud. And one day he goes to the Jaganath temple, and he goes to Jaganath. He goes to the pujaris at the Jaganath temple, and he goes, I want to give $100,000 to Jaganath, but under one condition. He said that they have to use that money all in one day and on one thing only. So they have to find something for him that's and if they can't, he's going to take all that money back. So the pujaris were very confused, and they didn't need much for the Jaganath temple. They just needed some prashadam and some clothing, but they didn't really need anything that was worth $100,000. So they begged to Jaganath for his help. And Jaganath comes in the dreams of the pujaris, and he goes, I want that gem that's in the head of an elephant, and it's a very rare gem. It's a jewel on the head of an elephant, and to find that jewel, it's only in the head of one of maybe like many elephants. So to find that gem, you need to crack open the head of many elephants to find that one jewel, and I want that one jewel. So the pujaris, they were hoping that this will, take away the pride of that rich man. They go to that rich man and they go, Jaganath said what he wants. So the man says, okay, tell me what he wants. I'll pay for it right now, right here. And they go, Jaganath wants that jewel that is in the head of every 1 in 100,000 elephants. It's a very rare jewel, and he wants that jewel. So when the rich man heard this, he was shocked. He said, I can't find that jewel, you know, and even if I were to buy it in the market, it's worth more than $100,000. So he was shocked that even though he was very rich, he was still not rich enough for Jaganath. He thought that he could buy everything in the world, but he just couldn't afford that jewel that Jaganath wanted. And his pride was humbled. He would realize that, I was very proud, and that's why I thought I was richer than everybody else. And because of that, Jaganath blessed my pride. And so he gave all that donation, all that money to Jaganath, and he found out his pride got lost. So that's a very nice story I wanted to share. I'm almost done gluing in the inside of my eyes. They are white right here, like that. And you can either draw in the pupils, but if you have black paper, you can make smaller pupils and put it in. But this is what mine looks like so far. Okay. Okay, I will answer questions now. I will go back on share screen so you could see the pictures. Okay.
Too tiny for the face.
Okay.
Eyes have to be big so that this size is okay.
Suraj, do you
Okay,
have a
Suraj,
question?
I wanted to see. And
Yes.
Okay, what's your question?
Do we have to cut the red part of the eye? Which direction is the nose ring supposed to be pointing to?
Okay, so can you see my screen or?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Okay, so you don't have to cut out the end of the eye, but if you want to, like you see in the screen picture, like the overall picture, they cut it out. If you want to do that, you can go ahead and do that. Sometimes I just wanted to cut mine out. So you can do that. And also, what was your other, the nose ring? It will go from circular at the top to pointy at the bottom.
No, I'm talking about where do I put it? Like on the right of his nose or the left of his nose? Or somewhere right near his tilak.
It's gonna be near the mouth, just a little above the mouth, near the left eye. It's gonna be the left side of his nose.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Keshav, you had a question? Okay.
So my first question is so do we are we gonna put thread for the hanging?
If you have thread, it would be very nice to put it for the hanging, but like if you don't have thread, you can use any color paper you want, and you can make a line and just make it look like a hanging. The paper works fine too. But if you have
do we have to put the eyebrows also?
I am going to put the eyebrows. If you want to put the eyebrows, you can.
What
I think
color?
It's going to be white.
And my last question was, can we put a crown on him?
Yes, whatever you want. Jaganath is
Okay.
very beautiful. You can decorate him. Let's see. If I answered your question, you can put your hand down so I can see. Okay, Prahlad, I will unmute.
Can we do red paper for pink paper, because I don't have red?
Yes, that's fine. If it's a close color, then it doesn't really matter. But Jaganath can be as colorful as you want him to be. So, Mishti, you had a question?
I had a question. For Jagannath's eyebrows, do they have to be tilted?
Here it's shown as tilted, but they just have to be a little small over his eyes. It doesn't, I don't think it matters what shape or anything, as long as it's over his eyes. And as it's shown in the picture, it looks tilted. So if you want to do it like that, you can. But if you don't want to make it tilted, you can just make his eyebrows whichever way you want.
And I have another question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how long do the eyebrows have to be?
Not that long. I would think maybe just the length up to, let me use a pencil. So I don't know if you cannot see that. I will draw it real quick for you. Right here, can you see that?
Oh, okay.
Just maybe that big. It doesn't have to be too long.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Is that everybody? I will see if anybody else has questions. Let's look. Ishan. Yes, Ishan?
My Jaganath.
Oh, wow, he's so cute. You did an amazing job.
Thank you.
So cute.
Beautiful.
Sanvi had a question.
Tanvi wants to show her Jagannath ji too. Can you see it?
Yes, I can. It's very nice. I love how so nice and decorative. Thank you so much. Very beautiful.
How do you do the mustache or the thing?
His mouth?
Yeah.
Okay. So it was a little hard for me too. We'll use white paper. So what I did was at the very top, I would make like.
I can't see you, so like.
Can you see me now? I will. Yeah. So it's kind of like, a mouth of kind of just a bird. You know how you would draw a bird?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. And the bottom, you're going to make it go up, and it's going to be also a little like that. Do you see what I did? At the bottom, it's also kind of like that. You can make yours a little longer. I think this was a little too short, but it's
Okay.
kind of like it. Yes.
Thank you.
No problem. I'm going to stop sharing now, but let's see. Suraj, you had a question?
Yeah, you want to show.
I want to show my Jagannath. 1 minute. I'm sticking the eyebrows, and I'm just on the last eyebrow, so I'm going to show it to you.
Okay.
In a moment. Okay.
Wow, that is so beautiful. You did an amazing job, Suraj. So nice.
Thank you.
Good job. Shilakshmi?
Can you share your screen?
Yes. There you go. Okay, so I will, good job, China. I will continue doing mine. You've gotten way, you're like so fast. You did it all so nicely so far. Spain go? Okay. Next, we're, if anybody's not on mute, could they mute themselves? Yes, okay. So next we're gonna make the inside of his eyes. You can either draw or cut out. I will cut that out. And we're gonna make the tilak next. I think the tilak may be the hardest for some, or if you haven't done the tilak yet. So I will go ahead and draw the tilak with you. So I'll just stick the eyes on. While showing you the how to, 1 minute. I'm going to. Okay, I've made my eyes and I'm going to stick them on. I'm way behind myself. So next we're gonna do the tilak that I think most people may have the biggest problem with. Where it's not that hard. All you need to do is make a little circle, like a U shape, like that. I made a U shape. Then you are going to make it like you're going to put another U shape under it and connect it like this. See, like that. It's kind of like and then when you do that, you want to just, okay, you have 10 minutes left, so I'll do this fast. Then you're just going to put this tilak there, like how you'd make normal tilak. So that's all you do to make tilak. If anybody needs any more help with that, I don't mind helping. So I'll cut my tilak out.
Hare Krishna, Asara.
Yes, Mataji.
I remember seeing you 4 years old, and it's so amazing for me to see the way you have grown up as a wonderful devotee.
Oh, thank you so much, Mataji.
It's very encouraging for me as well. It's really nice. You're doing such a great job.
Thank you so much, Mataji.
Well done.
Thank you. I made my tilak right here. If I will be answering questions now, we're gonna finish really fast. So all we have left is the nose. We have to hurry up. So I will answer any questions, quick questions. Bhakti Gupta, do you have a question?
I just wanted to say my kind of turned out very weird.
That is always beautiful. It's really sweet. I love the way you made your tilak. I think it's very beautiful.
Thank you.
Here's mine.
Who's speaking?
It's Asha.
Where?
It says Sita Priti DD.
Let's go all the way. Okay. I can't see his name. Sita Priti Mataji.
I spotted.
There.
I spotted him. Can you see?
I have to stop sharing for that.
Now can you?
No, Mataji.
I spotted him. We all can see him.
I will. Okay. No, I can't see. I think because.
Everyone can see him, right?
I will go to participants.
What
okay,
you can
yes, I see. Wait.
What?
Okay, go to
What?
No, I can't find my. I will.
If
1
you can
minute.
on gallery view on the top right corner or Alt F2.
Oh yes, I can see that. I will. There we go. That's way easier now. Let me find it. Let's see. Okay, I see. Oh, very nice. Very, very creative. So nice.
Thank you.
This is so cute. I see everybody sharing theirs now. Wow, everybody did it so nicely. Way better than me. Wow, everybody's just so creative. Nice, Jagadish. I love how you put the flowers on that. Good job, Prahlad, Bhumi, Shreyas. Wow. Everybody's doing amazing. It's gonna take a long time to say everybody's name because everybody's.
Krishna, can you show yours? It was so big.
Wow, everybody's just so nice. Nice, Dani. It's so. I was never expecting you did. Everybody did way better than I could. Jay. Everybody's is amazing. And I'm almost done with mine. I still haven't done my nose yet. So I will do my nose real quick. Let's I will say one more pastime before we go. I will say the pastime of how Jaganath reciprocates very fast. There was this one man who thought that Jaganath was not real. He used to think, oh look, Jaganath isn't real. He's just what people would worship, right? And he didn't believe in Jaganath, which is very. He thought Jaganath wasn't real, which wasn't very good. So one day he goes with his wife to the Jaganath temple. And he asks the pujari, and he's like, why do you believe in this? You know, he can't even answer your prayers. And the pujari said, no, Jaganath is the Lord of the universe. He can answer everything you wish for. And so the man was said, if he can answer everything I want, then how would I know it's actually going to happen? So he said, okay, come tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, we are going to have this, tomorrow morning at 2 a.m., that's where Jaganath answers all your prayers. If you come at 2 a.m. in the morning, which is very early in the morning, most of everybody, even me, I'm always sleeping that time. If you come during that time, Jaganath answers any prayer you want, anything, right on the spot. So the man goes at 2 a.m. in the morning, and he goes to Jaganath, and he says, okay, Jaganath, I want liberation. Give me liberation. So he gets liberated, and he wants liberation. It's a joke. He didn't even mean it. He just thought Krishna wouldn't take him back to God anyway. And then after 6 months, his wife comes back, and she tells the Jaganath priest that Jaganath had taken her husband back to Godhead. It's a true story, not back to Godhead maybe, but like he got liberated. It's a true story. So I will answer a few more questions before ending the call. Shreyas, what's your question? Haribo? Okay.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pratmesh is showing you.
Pratmesh. Oh, wow. So beautiful.
Just Shama Gauri wanted to show.
I'll make it a bigger view so I could see everybody's real quick. I'm unable to see everybody. Oh, there we go. Pratmesh, it's so nice. Wow, Sham.
Thank you, Mataji.
Ani, you did a very nice job. Shuraj, Vipal. Wow, everybody's just so creative. I love the crown. I love it. Everybody's just way better than mine. Urukrama, you have a question? Can you repeat your question?
Marker போட்டு இதெல்லாம் பண்ணலாம்.
Okay. I won't be able to answer everybody's questions now because it's late and it's almost time to end. I'm sorry if I couldn't get to you. But I just saw what most of you had done and it's way better than what I could do. You all are very creative children. Haribol. I'm almost done with mine. I'm just putting the eyebrows in. Okay, so I would, if everybody is done, they can show their crafts one more time before I end this. This is my Jaganath. I'm not that good, his eyes are a little tilted, but Jaganath is, this one's mine. Everybody else, I would like to see everybody's Jaganath.
Can you show yours now?
This one's mine. Everybody else's is, wow. Everybody's is so nice. Wow, Keshav, you put hands and crowns. Wow. Ukrama, Anakia. Everybody's is, I cannot believe it. You did an amazing job. Wow. Jaganath must be very happy. He must be seeing all this and thinking, wow, these kids are so creative and they're so nice. Jai, Haribol. I hope you all enjoyed the craft. I hope you liked making it. You could hang it anywhere you like on your fridge. You can give it, put it in the deities. You can hang it on the wall. So, Haribol, if everybody's finished. And we will put the instructions and everything on the main camp group. So if you want to see the main thing or if you haven't finished yet, then, and everybody would just share everybody's things, and then we would all like to see all of your creations. Okay, Abel.
It's full. Should we end now, Asra?
Yes, Mataji. I think everybody's completed. If they haven't, then if we have more time, then we can do more. But I think
They can put ribbon themselves, yeah.
yeah, you can put the ribbon yourself if you want. It's just a little hanger you can put in as a decoration.
Mataji, take over the call now.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
For this very, very wonderful session, and everybody a lot. Thank you for coming forward.
Thank you for the opportunity, Mataji. Thank you.
So now we'll